From a gnarly chunk of maple burl rescued from the depths of Facebook Marketplace to a beautiful handcrafted keepsake box, this video will give you the tips to make one yourself. It's gonna have all the bells and whistles, bookmatch top, splines, mahogany trim, and even some hidden brass hinges. So stick around and get ready to be inspired to create something amazing. Shop Fix. It's for the love of woodworking. So I found this piece of maple burl literally hidden inside of a log that was given to me for free from a Facebook Marketplace listing. Whether you're using a chunk of wood like me or machined lumber, you want to mill it into thinner strips. I find it pretty cool to be able to transform a seemingly useless log into something beautiful. Now let's talk about book matching, a technique that will surely enhance your box. It's when you take two consecutive slices from the same board and open them up like a book, and use nature's mesmerizing symmetry to make unique grain patterns emerge from the wood. Creating grooves for the top and bottom panels will enable the next step of this build. A table saw with a dado blade makes this a breeze, but if you don't have one, you can do multiple passes with a standard blade or use a router with a straight bit. After precisely cutting 45-degree miters on the ends of these boards, we will assemble the box. Band clamps work wonders for keeping everything tight and square while the glue dries, but if you don't have any, painter's tape can actually work too. Here comes the nerve-wracking part, cutting off the lid on the table saw. This is the woodworking equivalent of open heart surgery. Make shallow passes and rotate the box to each side. Make sure to use shims in the curve to keep the cut safe and accurate. Now let's reinforce those mitered corners with splines. Using a spline jig on the table saw, I cut small slots in the corners. There are many spline jig options. This one is guided by the miter slots of the table saw and the fence for a smooth operation. These not only look amazing, but they also prevent the corners from splitting over time. You want to glue in a contrasting wood species for a visual appeal. I use mahogany. I then used some more mahogany and resawed it to create strips for an interior border. Think of it like a picture frame for the inside of your box. It's important to have your inside border higher than the bottom of the box, but shallow enough so that it can rest inside the lid when closed. I recommend gluing the interior border to secure it once everything is fitting correctly. I then made a unique matching frame on the lid, which I think adds depth and contrast to the bookmatch burl panel. After trimming the splines flush, I took the leftover maple and crafted small interior boxes for organization. After cutting a small groove for the bottom 1/4-inch panel, I carefully cut 45-degree miters, creating a snug fit against the inside of the box. I think this part is essential to create a box that is really useful. If you've ever lost a small object in the depths of a big box or drawer, you'll appreciate the extra compartments. Now a box this nice needs a handle that doesn't scream afterthought. I crafted one from the mahogany wood, shaped it, and secured it to the front of the lid. If you prefer metal handles, go for it. Just make sure it matches the aesthetic. There are many styles of hinges one could add to a box, and each require different methods of installation. I think the barrel hinges are fairly easy to install and also give a seamless look to the overall box design, since they are more or less hidden from view. From this point, a simple sanding over the entire box is all that's required before finishing. Any natural oil or hard wax will help you bring out the natural colors and grain patterns of your wood. I'm using a hard wax, which will also provide moisture and scratch protection. Adding felt to the interior of your box as well as the lid chain will create that high-end feel to the overall design. Well, from a humble maple burl salvaged from the depths of Facebook Marketplace to a handcrafted one-of-a-kind keepsake box, I think we did a good job saving this wood from the fire pit. If you enjoyed this build, give this video a like and maybe even subscribe to the Shop Fix channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.